fishing with Jollett. We're here today. Check this out. Doesn't get much more beautiful than this. Here at an undisclosed location. Can't wait to get out there today. Been wanting to come here since I've got this paddleboard, and been wanting to come. And I heard the fishing hasn't been too bad, so I've come out to check it out. Got a few hours here this morning. Really, this video, it's actually going to be a really cool one, given that we're on a dam here. Technology's gone wild. Technology now is just rife in the world, and I want to show you guys that you can simply do it without any of that technology. I've got the paddleboard here, no sounders, no nothing. I'm going to work through how you find fish in a lake, how we're going to start up super shallow, and then work our way down through those depths without a sounder, finding those fish. So come along. Hopefully this is going to be pretty cool. We're going to top water tied on, 2 top waters tied on. Let's go. All right. A few little technical difficulties to start with, but that wouldn't be a day's fishing with me without some technical difficulties. Got my little prawn in here, just going to work in amongst these lilies on the way down. So we're just going to start right on top of that water column, up close to the edge, and we'll just go from there. Give this a go, and hopefully we come up trumps pretty quick. See how much you guys can see of this. Let's go. Oh, a bit unsteady. Takes a little bit of getting used to. Alright, already I can hear some fish buffing in the backs of the lily, so I've got a weedless rattle there. We're just going to crack that straight through there. We're not going to muck around. We want to find those fish pretty quick, and that's just the new fur Renzi mouse there. First time giving him a go, so let's give him a crack. I've already changed to the bent minnow now. Reason being, I've already fished 50-60 meters there, and given I don't know what is below me, and I'm just sort of fishing an edge, I feel that I should have had a surface bite by now. So all I'm going to do is just go to that bent minnow. While it still is a surface lure, it's just breaking that surface that little bit, so it's sort of that in between. So we're just gradually working our way down through those depths. So we'll work the bent minnow along here now and see if we can get a little bit of interest with that, just to locate that depth, those fish, or what they really want to hone into today. Oh, this one. Oh, yes. How good was that? He just nailed that little fella. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's a good start anyway. First little guy. Just gonna leave him away from there until I find my pliers, which I should have already found. Just a little guy. Oh, and he is tangled up like a dog. Alright, that's it. Alright. Look at that. Bubba. That's number 1. Let's get some more. Alright, so that's all it took. Just that little bit of subsurfaceness. That was on a big pause and he nailed that. So we'll just persevere with that for a little bit, and we might catch a few more. Oh, there's one. Another big boil there. So what we've got is we've got suspended weed, like it's probably only about 3 foot down out off this edge, and they're just sitting, it looks like they're sitting on top of that. So the last few casts I've just done a bit wider, so getting it up in the lilies, just fishing over this outside sort of weed, and another fish rose then. So, well, we've got that fog cover in our favour. We'll use it and just fish that little bit wider. Very tempted here in a minute to put a micro chatterbait on something that's only going to go down like a foot and just run it in over the top of that weed. I feel that that could be a really killer technique. They're not super interested in looking up, but they're definitely sitting over the top of that weed there. All right, there he is, little micro guy. He's an 1/8, really tiny, so should be pretty well perfect application for this. I can just hop that out over the, doesn't cast overly far, but that's okay. Just hop that out over the top of the lily. I would suggest that it's probably not going to be long until we get a bite here. Got a feeling about this little lure. There's one. Said it wouldn't take long on that chatterbait. Up in amongst the lilies here. It's not a bad fish either. Oh, I self-released that one. Far out, that was a cracker. I actually saw him eat that and I pulled it out of his mouth. That was a really good fish. He spooked me, he darted up straight there out of it and I just pulled the bent minnow clean out of his bloody mouth at him. Yeah, it was a good fish. He would have been pushing that 40 mark. I don't know if you saw that, but that happened right there. That was cool. So yeah, just going back to the bent minnow because I come up over the top of this weed again. Oh man, that gets the heart going right there. That was cool. Good fish too. I don't know whether he pulled away from it because he saw me or I saw him about to eat it and I've just ripped it clean out of his mouth. There's one. Hopefully we can keep the hooks in this one. As soon as we went to the jackal along the edge, that's the little guy. Oh, he's not terrible. Oh, stay away from the board. He's not a bad one at all, actually. Probably not quite worthy of getting the good camera out, but that's okay. To starting to. A beautiful fish. There he is. Probably only, I don't know, early 30s, that one, something like that. Nice. Only just sort of switched over to that too, so keep going. So we've kind of ruled out that top probably 4 or 5 foot, like for consistent sort of fish, so probably just going to parallel these edges and just throw the 1060 along the edges, probably a little bit close there. And yeah, just sort of vary it, count it down a little bit sometimes, and just sort of wear it like there's a bit of a weedy little thing. I probably wouldn't count it down so far, but just going to go around this bit of a point here. Points are always a good thing in a dam, so I'll just keep doing this, just do our slow roll. Oh, there's another one straight away. We might have found a bit of a school of them here. Oh, he's a nicer fish. Woohoo! How good. See you guys, that quick little change. It's literally all that took, just that little change. Put that lipless on and got 2 fish in 5 metres. So might give you a quick look at this one, he's pretty good. There he is, guys. This is a lovely little damn fish. Check out how bronze they are. He's not a monster, but the fact that we're catching quite a few now, might have found a little bit of a thing there, is pretty cool. So, gonna get him back in. Off he goes. Let's catch another one. Might switch sides, I think. I do like this other side, I just sort of hadn't got to it yet. So. And there's two nasty looking swans just over in there with baby swans. And if I know something, it's you don't upset swans when they've got baby swans. Especially when you're on something inflatable. I don't want waching, wicka wow chow. And no, we don't really want that. So we're just going to avoid those swans. Totally avoid those swans. Got a lot more depth on this side. So I'm probably just going to let it sink down just a little bit more. And I only know that, well, you can work that out from the landscape too. You're on a bit of a cliff, but I do know that from previous experience in the boat along this edge. But use your noggin. It's not a flat. There's quite a steep drop off there. So that would indicate it's probably dropping into some pretty deep water. Oh, there's one where he should have been too. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, that's a good one too. Well, it feels alright. He was right where he should have been. Oh, this might be a fair sort of fish. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it is a fair sort of fish. It's a thumper. Holy Jesus. That's an absolute thumper. That'd be close to the fish of the season so far. Might just, while he's in the water, I'm just going to paddle in here to the bank, just because I'm in the middle of bloody nowhere here. That's a good fish. I wonder he pulled some string. Bloody hell. That's a cracker. I know I get excited, and I've had people comment, oh, you get too excited, Nate. Well, I'm bloody excited. That's a snodger. Let me tell you, it's not that easy to paddle with him in the water like that either. You guys wouldn't have seen a look at him yet, but let me tell you, he's well over 40, like well and truly. But not even that, just fat. Alright, that is the reason why he went silly. Look at the girth on that thing. He is a cracker fish. And very happy man. Just on the old Lipless crankbait there, just off this point. No sounders, no technology, use your brain, and you're going to catch some sick fish like this. So I've got a little inkling we could catch a few more. Let's go. And I say it every time, that's the best part. Hey buddy, off he goes. Just goes to show, $299 paddleboard, no sounders, no nothing, and you can just catch good fish, especially impoundments. So I think these days, you know, 2025, a lot of people rely on technology. We forgot to use this thing. I grew up using this thing for bass, and I still really like to use it. So, you know, we've worked our way down. We started at the top, we started working down, put that Lipless on, and now it seems to be pretty, getting a bite every, you know, 10-15 minutes. So seems to be pretty good. Just a big point here full of lilies. The water drops off it. The creek channel must come in pretty close. Not rocket science. You catch fish. Let's keep going. Oh, there's a bite. Still down there. Oh, he's right there. Oh my God. He literally followed that up. I seen him. He just followed that up to below the canoe, the paddleboard. He was right there. See, that's the beauty of this paddleboard stuff, guys, is you just don't make any noise. He followed that. I could put him in the net. Wow. And he was a stud. Alright, he's got the chatterbait on. A plastic would probably nail him, but I did not bring one plastic because I don't really feel like doing that after years of fishing tournaments with plastics. I just feel like catching them on cool things. So we're just gonna stick with this point because obviously there's a bit of a school here. If I was in the boat and you had fish on it on the sounder, you'd sit on it and pepper it. So it's gonna do the same thing here. I had that really nice one, just follow it to the boat just before. So taking the lipless off, just going to put a chatter on just for a bit and just see what that does. Oh, straight away. Second cast clunked on the chatterbait. Proper clunk too. Yep, there's one. Oh. Ooh, what's that? It's another cracker. Oh yeah. When they're pulling drag, how good. There's a beautiful fish. Oh, he's a thumper. Another beautiful fat fish. Because I'm drifting around in the middle of nowhere, I'm not going to get the good camera out. We'll just give you a bit of a look at him here. Oh, cracking fish. That's just, yet again, just using me noggin. There's a bit of a point. Now the sun's out, I can really see that weed. And check him out. He is a beautiful, beautiful fish. So he'd be pushing 40. Nice fish. This is pretty good. Try that again. So just looking for that weed. It's a bit hard there, I'm on the wrong side, but do a little cast out. Just let it sink down. Can't feel any weed there, so I'll just let it sink back down a little bit more. And then just start your slow roll. You got to just visualise that weed's coming up and you just want it to come up and down over the top of it. So this time of year the fish aren't just sort of going to sit mid-water for really no reason. That bit of weed there, to hold them. You can see the weed towers under here again now, so go out there again. Yep, there's one. Oh, that's another good fish. Oh. Woohoo! That is pretty damn addictive. Oh man, when they pull so much drag. Woo! Zipping that drag off today. Oh, he's a nice one. Oh god, they're just crackers. Oh, he's a proper fat one, he is. Oh. Pretty damn cool. Check out that, like the quality of these fish is just second to none. He's another thumper. As you can tell from there, don't need to measure him to tell you that that thing's over 40. Just a gorgeous fish, but just check him out. This is pretty good. I think that's number 6 or so, so a bit bright there, time for the sunnies, but let's get him back in. This is cool. guys, that was a pretty cool little day there. Like I said, I could have kept catching them. If I'd stayed, I think we would have had no dramas in catching them, but that was plenty for a video for you guys. I'm really stoked. That was really awesome. I just love that lipless crankbait edge bite. Pretty cool to get one there on the drone at the end as well, guys. So let me know. Hope you're enjoying this content. I hope there's stacks of information in there to help you guys out, because that's the whole point of it. I'll catch you next week. I'll work out where I'm going. Hang tight. See you then.